AARP Hawaii and KHON2, your local election headquarters, present The Race for Governor.
Aloha, I'm Barbara Kim Stanton, State Director of AARP Hawaii. Americans over the age of 50 are the most powerful voting bloc in Hawaii, and in fact the nation. We will be the difference in every race in this year's elections. For more than 32 years, AARP has worked to make sure that candidates address issues important to voters. During tonight's debate, featuring the top 2 Democratic candidates for governor, we will ask them about issues that are important to our kupuna and their families. Improving financial security, affordable health care, help for caregivers, and creating more livable communities. AARP is a nonpartisan organization. We do not endorse candidates, nor do we contribute money to political action committees or campaigns. On behalf of AARP and our nearly 150,000 members in Hawaii, thank you for joining us for tonight's debate. Now I'm pleased to introduce our moderator, Gina Mangieri.
Thank you, Barbara, and good evening. The format for tonight's debate has been developed by AARP. Each candidate will have 1 minute for opening remarks. Our panelist, Gerald Cotto, will alternate questions between the candidates, who will have 1 minute each to answer each question. If a follow-up question is posed, the candidate's response will be limited to another 30 seconds. There will also be 2 opportunities for the candidates to question each other. The candidate asking the question has the option to do a rebuttal, not to exceed 30 seconds. I will be presenting the questions from the viewers in between rounds of AARP and candidate-to-candidate questions. At the conclusion of the forum, each candidate will have 1 minute for closing remarks. I will be ensuring that timekeeping is strictly adhered to. A yellow light visible to both candidates in the studio will flash at the 15-second mark, and a red light will flash when the expired time is up, at which point the candidate will be permitted to finish his or her sentence. Many of the questions for tonight's debate were developed by AARP, and they were held in confidence. Some questions were also asked by KHON2 by the general public. And our panelist tonight is Professor Gerald Cotto from the University of Hawaii, who formerly covered the Capitol Beat as a reporter. It's my pleasure now to introduce the candidates, Congresswoman Colleen Hanabusa and Governor David Ige. Candidates, good evening. And welcome.
Evening, Aloha.
The order for tonight's forum has been decided in advance by a coin flip, and Congresswoman Hanabusa will give her opening remarks first. Congresswoman, you have 1 minute.
Thank you. A society is defined by how we treasure our kupuna and our youth. We are entering a stage now where the baby boomers are aging, and the millennial generation is growing to the point that they may just exceed the baby boomers. So what we really do need is to hear their voices and to listen to them. That is why, as I traveled throughout the state, I decided what is necessary is an elevation to the cabinet level position of representatives of both the seniors, our kupuna, and the millennials. Because as we plan for their futures, we must understand how they perceive their futures and what they want. Government for too long has just simply dictated, and that is not what we want, and that is what we cannot continue to do. This is why I will make sure that they're never left behind again, and they will have a say in how government proceeds.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Governor.
Aloha. I just wanted to start by thanking AARP Hawaii for really giving the voters of Hawaii this opportunity to see the Democratic governor candidates side by side. You know, 4 years ago, I decided to run for governor because I felt too many decisions favored special interests and self-interest rather than the public interest. I pledged to be governor for all of Hawaii. Real leadership is about engaging the community, working to find the best solutions, and then getting it implemented. I have a record of accomplishments, unlike any other candidate in this race. You know, I promised to cool 1,000 classrooms, and we're at 1,300 classrooms and counting. We have focused on homelessness, and for the past 2 years, the homeless count all across the state has decreased. I am committed to carrying out the public interest in every decision. It really is about doing the right things in the right way for the right reasons.
Thank you, Governor.